At that point, we'll get down to the weapon system and start clearing it.
All right, I'm gonna grab the 249, point the weapon in a safe direction, ensure the weapon's on fire. With my right hand palm up, I'm gonna grab the charging handle, pull it to the rear, place the weapon on safe, push the charging handle to the forward and lock position. I'm gonna open the feed tray cover while looking down and away. Sweep, sweep, poke, peek the bolt face and the chamber. Close it. Right hand, palm up, pull the charging handle to the rear, place the weapon on fire, return the bolt to the right of the bolt forward. That needs to be performed in sequence. Then you're going to move into disassembling. Disassembling doesn't have to be in sequence, but I recommend going from back to front.
All right, as you see, he's taking the weapons groups apart and he's separating them into the nomenclature, right? So on the testing side, you're just going to have the nomenclature listed. You're not going to have the actual pictures. Pictures only for the testing and retrain areas. So as he's taking it off, he took the buttstock off, placed that in the correct area, the trigger mechanism in the right area. There's two groups that need to be separated completely. That's the drive rod and spring assembly into two portions, and then the bolt gets separated into three portions. And then he'll continue to move on to the front of the weapon system.
Take off the barrel. You're just going to depress this, push the barrel forward. Grab the grass cylinder and just twist it and pull. It'll come out.
All right. When you finish, you'll stand up, right? We're going to allot you the full 3 minutes, 3 whole minutes. So if you mix up the nomenclatures, we're going to say, candidate, you have time remaining. That's your free chicken to fix your deficiencies if you put it in the wrong place. So as soon as he does place it in the right place and he stands back up, I'm going to give him the prompt. All right, candidate, you have 3 minutes. Zero's on the clock.
Zero's on the clock.
Confirm, and then he'll go into reassembly and a function check.
All right, when reassembling, I'm just going to work in the opposite direction that I disassembled. So bipods first, and take the gas cylinder. The gas cylinder can be a little tricky sometimes, so what I do is take my thumb at the bottom of it, just put a little downward pressure, take my palm on the top, just spin it into place. You'll know it's set, so if the gas cylinder isn't completely set, the bipods will be able to freely do a 360. If it's set in place, it has limited maneuverability. Next, I'm gonna grab the barrel. You press the same thing I did to release it. Pull it all the way to the rear. Put back the bolt assembly. Alright, I'm putting this in 249. If you just jam it in there, you're going to smack the bolt face, and then it's going to come apart. And this saw is going to get all tricky, and then you're going to be tricky. So, take your time with this part. There's T-slots on the side, and there's metal rails on the inside. So, just line it up. Once it's in there, just tap the bottom. Let gravity take the bolt down. Place this in. On the side of this, there's 2 notches. They need to be on the left or right, not top or bottom. It doesn't matter which way it is, just as long as the notches are on the left and right. I'm just gonna push it in and down. I like to go with the buttstock next. Just put in that top pin, it holds itself in place. And then with the trigger assembly, it can get a little tricky too. So if you just come towards the bottom right, and you put it in like this, I can put in the retaining pin. It'll be held in the back, but not the front. So there's a little notch in the front. Just take it at an upward angle and then rotate the back up. All right, after it's reassembled, you're gonna do a functions check. This needs to be done in sequence. You're gonna go right hand palm up, pull the charging handle to the rear, place the weapon on safe, attempt to fire, should not fire, place the weapon on fire, squeeze the trigger and ride the bolt to the forward lock position, close the ejection port, and return to the standing position.